Just pop this out. And I think we finally have some silver right here. Large cent. Looks like it's probably going to be a braided hair. 1964 out of Philly. Alright. Another one. That's cool. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio. We are back again with another box of quarters. Our album's in front of us for episode number 25 of the Quarter Hunt and Fill series. Looking to add some more goodies. Hopefully we can fill a few spots, get a silver, maybe a couple W's, an error or two, and fill a spot in the album is the big concern with this one. So I did get this a couple days ago, already popped it open. It is definitely circulated. So we're going to go ahead, get into this, see what we find. Bring you back when we got something to add to the board. All right, we are back, and it was a lackluster first box. I did pick up a Arizona extra cactus leaf error. I found a ton of these on the channel, so I didn't bring you in for it. And we picked up 7 decent looking quarters, and that is it. It was a rough one. No W's, no silver, no nothing. So I got another box in front of me. Just like the last one, I do not really have great luck with these boxes, so we're going to see what happens this time around. Let's go ahead, pop the top. I did open it to make sure that it was circulated, and it is. So hopefully we'll have some goodies. Let's get into it, see what we can find. All right, we are back. Roll 40, 10 left in the box. Just pulled this out, threw it underneath the scope. It is in really terrible condition. This is a 1966 Philly, and I am looking over states and then the of America. It is really hard to tell up top because it is in really not great condition overall. It doesn't look bad in hand, but under the scope it does not look great. There is the America right there. We do have some wide letters, but mainly what I'm looking at, I am looking at Variety Vista currently. And if you look right here where the arrows are, you have a double point here and here. You got doubling down here on the bottom. And then if we continue down to quarter, this looks a lot like machine doubling to me to look at, but according to the pictures on Variety Vista, this matches up pretty well. So you got doubling here, you got doubling here around the bottom of the U. The A is kind of wore, hard to see. You definitely have some here along the edge of the R. And we got a little bit over here left at the top of the R on quarter. And if we get over to dollar, this one is in pretty bad shape as well. But we do have some pretty wide L's, pretty wide leg on the bottom of the R. There should be a little doubling down through here. Not seeing it just because it's so wore. But the main point I'm looking at is on quarter. Right here matches up very well to what I have in Variety Vista for a 1966 DDR. So, like I said, it reminds me a lot of machine doubling to look at it. So, I don't know. Give me your thoughts on it. According to what I'm seeing, I think we're pretty good. And like I said, we got them extra points right there on the arrow. Matches up perfectly. Here, doubling here. And that is exactly what we got on this over here. So you got your doubled point here, point, and then the other one dies into the plant, doubling here on the bottom. And we definitely have the same thing here. We got doubling here, point here, another one coming into the plant, doubling on the bottom as well. So from what I'm seeing, I think we have a 1966 DDR. Been looking for one of these for a long time. Give me your thoughts on it. I am going to ask a couple questions myself just because it's in such bad condition. I cannot make out any of the markers on United States or America. So there is a little bit here on the S. A little bit of doubling on that. It's kind of hard to see. Like I said, terrible condition, but Let me know your thoughts. I don't know if anybody's ever found one of these. I'm excited to have it. I'm going to check into it a little bit more, make sure it is what I think it is, but based on what I can see, I think so. And that is a pretty nice find. I did pull out the Strike It Rich with pocket change. Oop, and I lost my page. Look at that. There it is right there. There is the picture of the quarter. Same thing. You got your doubling to the left side on the $quarter, which I can definitely see. Got some to the right on America. It's there, but very, very faint. So anyway, I'm excited. Hopefully that is what it is. Been looking for one, like I said, for a long time. This is roll 40 right here. Going to finish this up. 10 left in the box. That is the first significant find of the hunt. We'll take it. All right, there it is. Box 2 is complete, and it has been a rough couple of boxes. We got that extra cactus leaf error from Arizona. We got this possible 66 DDR. The more I look at it, the more I am thinking it may not be, but I'm going to take this to a couple people, ask a few questions. Like I said, never found one. The United States of America is wore so bad at the top, I can't see any of the markers, even if they were there. But the quarter looks good. The arrows on that look good. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, possible upgraders. And that is it. I'm going to get this out of the way. Hopefully we can find something exciting in box 3. Be right back. All right, here we are back with box number 3. Don't get these boxes very often. And when I do, don't particularly have good luck with them usually. So that is not a good sign, being the first 2 boxes were so rough, not a lot of finds. I'm going to go ahead, pop this one open. I do know it's circulated based on the holes in the bottom of the box. So that's good at least. So let's get this thing opened up here. And hopefully, if we can get it open, there's one side. There's the other. All right. Looking at the top, I don't see a whole bunch. Something new, something old, nothing silvery. So let's go ahead, jump into this one, see what we can pull out. All right, there it is. Box 3 is a wrap, and it was another rough one. This is going to go down probably as my worst three-box hunt of the year. So bad, I actually got a 4th box we're going to add, just hoping to find something exciting. I got a few decent looking quarters up here or possible upgraders. We got the extra cactus leaf error. I have that 1966. I've looked at this some more, and I don't think this is going to end up being what we hoped it was, but it definitely looks a lot different than most of the 66s I see. So anyway, let me get this moved to the side. I'm going to slide another box over. We'll take a quick peek at that one and get into box number 4. All right, there is box 4. Moved it over, popped the top of it off already. Did open it up, make sure it is definitely circulated. So we're going to go ahead, get into it, see if we can finally add something exciting to the board. Roll 48 of this final box. This has been the toughest quarter hunt I have done since I started my channel. It has been extremely light on finds. This box has had little to nothing so far. Got a pretty nice state quarter here in the front, but I noticed as soon as I laid this out, right there we got us an S. So right there is going to be a business strike or NIFC, and this will be a Ozark Waterways 2017 with the S mint mark. We will take that. Finally something out of this 4-box hunt. We have not got much. Good to see that. All right, we are back. Box 4 is a wrap. Man, this was the toughest hunt I have had in the nearly 4 years of my channel existence. This was a tough quarter hunt. Best finds of the box, we got a S, Ozark Waterways. We got an extra cactus leaf error. I had this odd looking 66 I mentioned earlier. I thought maybe this was going to be the DDR. I've looked at it some more against some photos on Variety Vista. It is not. So unfortunately, 2 finds really. We did get some decent looking quarters up here. Got a fairly nice looking 1978. And that is going to do it. Man, it was tough. Hopefully we can at least find something to fill a spot in the album. That would ease the pain a little bit. So let me grab the albums. Let's get into it. See if we can add something there at least. Be back in a minute. All right, we are back with the third folder here, and we're actually going to have an addition. So this is going to be our 1965 through 1987D, and we are going to add a pretty decent looking 1978 out of Denver. We'll get that popped in. That helps a little bit, so we'll jump on to the next one. We'll be right back. All right, we're back with the 8th folder, and this is going to be our 2010 through 2015. We are going to have another addition. We're going to add a 2013 P Fort McHenry, so we'll get that one popped in. One album left to go. We'll get into that. Be right back for wrap up if we don't find anything. All right, we are back. We did have 2 additions. Puts us now at 278 out of 376. Like I said, tough hunt once again. If you guys made it this long, I appreciate you watching. And we will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.